here now. Question. If you have question anything for me, you can ask me, and I'll try my best in the next 30 minutes to answer them. Wait. You know, so I'll just stop touching this. Stop touching this. It's picking it up from here. Don't worry. So if I have any question,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you, Promise Nakanda. Thank you very much. I appreciate, and they will hear. Yeah, Joseph said Christmas is near. Anything for us? Yeah, that's why I'm here. Christmas is near, of course. Time for spending. If you have any question,
who is your friend?
If you have any question, you ask me. I will answer any question. E-commerce, Facebook ads, internet marketing generally, building a business online, funnel, email marketing. Yeah, bring them on, and let's see if you can take a couple of them. Yeah. And I'm broadcasting live to my YouTube channel as well. Yeah. So if you're watching from there, yeah. Any webinar for us this season? Yeah, I've been hosting a couple of them. I think I had one recently. Let me see if I can get a link. You can still go and watch the encore. What's it, Jada? It's time to sleep. Go and sleep.
I want my YouTube channel back.
You want to what?
YouTube channel back.
Oh, this is not for you. This is for serious business. I'm talking with uncles and aunties.
Because I'm
trying to fetch the link. Okay, I have dropped the link in the comment section right now.
I want my YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's the link. It's a bit long. Okay, let me see if I can shorten that. I'll shorten that for us now. Your apple.
I want my apple back.
Go and sleep. They should come and pick you guys to go and sleep.
Oh, I want to ride us. I want to ride us today.
Yeah, I'm trying to fetch the link. Wait, Jack. Yeah, can't play with computer.
I don't want to play.
Yeah, Philip Mbakwe, how are you?
It's just you are talking to you.
Okay, so that's the link there. bit.ly/LHF webinar. You can go watch it. You asked about webinars. Mr. Chris Ikenna Williams. I've just sent the link. I just dropped the link on the screen and on the chat box as well, so you can watch it. Is there voice on this? There, go. Go and sleep. Go and sleep. Huh?
No.
Go and sleep. You want to give me the phone? Take it. Go. Good. Noise. Okay, they just got to bed now. I've just chased them away. Those guys can. Okay, guys. I don't know if you can hear me. Let me be sure. I think everything is coming out fine. If you have questions in anything, e-commerce, Facebook ads, email marketing, ask me. Or generally, kind of business, building what do you call it? A funnel for your products, whatever. Question. Put it on the comment box. If you're watching on YouTube, put it down in the comment box on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, yeah, put it on the comment box as well. So we you see how much of them I can take before I call it a day. Sorry, I went off. Network misbehaved as usual. But it's okay. I'm fine now. I'm back now. Somebody said I can't access the URL you sent. I mean the webinar. That is the webinar. That is the URL to the webinar. LHF webinar. That's come. Just go to. I dropped it on the comment links. I pinned it on Facebook. Chris Ikenna. I pinned it. Check the comment section on Facebook under this video. You will see the link. Just click on it there and go, right? Charles Evi Orene Oworo says, boss, later targeting or broad targeting, which is the way to go? Laser targeting or broad targeting? If you're good at laser will do best, in my opinion. And I think it also depends on the product. All right, because if you try to laser target on while you're selling a car accessory related product, it's going to give you a hard time. Yes. And I think I also advise you start with a bit broader targets and then come down, work with your data to get better, targeting. All right, so that's actually what I advise. Okay. Welcome, Peter. How is life treating you? How is Buhari doing you? Nobody's asking question. Our lives are perfect. That's wonderful. Good to know. Connection is really bad. Wow. Oh, connection is dealing with me, but it's okay. Ìpọ̀n bá Junior Williams. Ìpọ̀n bá wá ṣe ẹ̀ náà yìí. Yèmí á ṣe ẹ̀ yìí. Ègbé màá. Ọba àtọ́pẹ́ yìí. Joseph Samuel Oluwaseun says, Boss Abeg, I need hot products I can import now. As hot as what? As hot as what, please? George Ipole Wona. Welcome, George. How are you today? Have questions? Ask me. Oh, Ipomoba Junior Williams, you lolling. You think I speak Benin very well? Oh, yeah, don't make him. Yeah, bien do Ipa do Niger 13 years or so. And Irame Kekijeme. Move Paredo. You know, pata 2015. You know, before the Merejedo. You know, Maje Texami Road, where I can spare pass quarters. Ekeni ni wi gboje ewa maje wegeni yedo kakabo yezedo iteme iya yezedo iya zedo segbo. Yeah, good evening. I know you may not be hearing, you may not be as good, maybe you're not as good as you don't speak as good as I do here. Yeah. All right. He's a do now. We have to make now. Yeah, do. Yeah, be very do. So he was a do. Yeah, we do a tradition. Yeah, Igwe festival. Ikaba. Okay, Ikaba. Maje Orion. Ugo. During the Ikaba time. Yeah, big Kaba again. Then Igwe. So, Maje school do now. Domo, Koyo. Okay, they're asking what software am I using? I'll drop a link to get this. Let me see. I will fetch my. I'll fetch my. How do they call it? My affiliate link, and then I'll share it. Okay. Okoro Chukwebuka, yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay. So what do we talk about? All right. Since we're having nothing to really talk about, I got a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine. His name is Timothy Anietie. He's somebody I've known for a long time, yeah. And he just wrote a book. And it's one of the books everybody who does business online need to read. All right. One of the books everybody who does business online needs to read. I just took delivery of the book today. Actually, he'll be launching the book. Yeah, the name of the book, Beyond Media Buying by Timothy Anietie. All right. He's a great guy. He was metamorphosed from, you know, what seemed to be a very normal now. And I have the honor of reviewing this book on, I think, on Saturday at the launch of the book, somewhere in Yaba, Lagos. I don't know, but I think if you want to come there, it's going to be on an invitation. Search for his name on Facebook and tell him to invite you, that I asked him to invite you. All right. Ikpomaba said, let's talk about dropshipping. Okay, I'll get back to that in a bit. All right. The book, Beyond Media Buying, I think is a very great book. Because it opens the curtain on, you know, what people, the basic things people do, and then take you into, you know, the areas people not explore, you know, as regards getting rich to their businesses. It's not just enough buying advert spaces, you know, buying adverts, buying you know, yeah, advertising. There's things you need to do. There are things that can be done to make your, you know, advertising pay better, and that is what this book will be talking about. So I'll be reviewing the book on Saturday, somewhere in Yaba, in his book launch. It's an honor. You can just message him on Facebook to get an invite, and we could see there and then chat. Yeah. Beyond Media Buying is a great book. The title alone says it all. Systemic digital approach to SME marketing solutions. That's awesome. Small and medium. And then it talks about a whole lot of things. Digital media and your business, an advantage or a disadvantage. Marketing formula. Funnels. It talks about funnel, yeah. It talks about email marketing. Awesome. One of my core areas. The conversion trick in email marketing. And then he talks about brand authority and market influence, gaining persuasion over your competitor. That everybody wants that, right? Advertising channels and video marketing. Google, your brand's most trusted friend. Yeah. Then it talks about a whole lot of other issues that you know, that is very, very important to, you know, every marketer, especially if you sell online. So I'll be reviewing the book. I took delivery today. I'll be reviewing it on Monday. Sorry, on Saturday. You can do well to show up there. All right. So somebody said, let's talk about drop shipping. Yeah, drop shipping is cool. Is a part of e-commerce that many people are not taking advantage yet in this part of the world, in Nigeria. And the reasons are obvious. the major sites, the major platforms that facilitate dropshipping, that makes it easy, they are not friendly as expected with people from our side of the world. In that, okay, Shopify, which is the biggest dropshipping platform, they are very strict with their payment processor, in that they only allow, I think, PayPal and Stripe. All right, PayPal is a no-go area if you want to do anything like dropshipping. Stripe is one that would have been very close, but Stripe don't accept Nigerians directly, I think. But then there are ways you can, get a US bank account. There's some documentations, and you can register. You can register on Skype, on Stripe. Yeah, that's on. Then too, some persons also do some, they do some drop shipping on their own, that they build a platform. They use WooCommerce, install it on WordPress, use PayPal and all that. Those are cool, but not as cool as doing it on Shopify. Okay. And basically, what is about dropshipping is simple. If you have a platform, if you build the platform, if you have a way of sourcing the products, you have to have a way of sourcing the products. All right, getting it cheap, and those people should understand that you are doing dropshipping. It shouldn't be people who are used to the normal buy it and get it sent to Nigeria. No, they are strictly for dropshipping. And good enough, if you go to AliExpress, there are tons of them. You see them indicate it in their description, and in some of them in their headline, dropshipping allowed. What it means is those people can take instruction for you to send to a buyer anywhere in the world while concealing their own details. So if by any way they let out their detail, then it becomes crazy. It's not like you've connected the person buying your product to the source, of course, and that would mean you will not be making such a profit, assuming the person is going to be a repeat buyer. Okay, so dropshipping is very, very possible here, but it's one business model I'm not fully into right now. But I have a couple of friends doing very, very well in them, and then it takes the same model. Find a horse product, now beyond Nigeria, around the world, a very hot product that you can source at a very cheap price, usually $2.35, not more than $10, and then run Facebook ads. Yeah, Mr. Waju, welcome. How is Mr. Trump? How is he battling his impeachment? Let them not impeach that man. Oh, he's my friend. They should not impeach him. They should come and impeach somebody here, not there. I don't talk why they call anybody's name. Okay, so back to so you find a product that is very hot. You set up the platform. Shopify is best if you can find a way around Stripe, and then you run Facebook ads. You get the orders, and then pass it on to the supplier. Tell them, give them instruction. It's drop shipping, and then have them fulfill the order, send to the person, and then you pay. Of course, drop shipping doesn't come on cash on delivery. The person must pay first. So that's actually one of the pluses, because you tend to receive the money. Assuming you're buying a product for $5 from AliExpress, you're selling it for $30. So the person pay you, you pay $5, they send it to the person, you get $25. So that's drop shipping. Then locally here, there's also our own drop shipping. It mustn't be foreign. Like my friend, my good friend of those days, Kenneth Ifeanyi would say, he just want money, whether naira or dollar. All right. If you give him $1, and give him 360 or 365, it's the same thing. So it's better you give him 500 naira than giving him $1, according to him. So bring it out here. We also have our local drop shipping. We also have our local drop shipping, whereby you can set up the same system, run your ad. Oh, first of all, you make sure the products are available. Yeah, what people don't understand is, if you go to even on our Gigi, almighty Gigi, there are some hungry, let me say hungry, crazy guys who sell products as low as 500 naira. Sometimes I wonder how they make profits, but I got to understand that expectations are just not the same. All right. You know, for somebody they want to make 1 naira and be able to just buy 1 cup of garri, and for somebody they want to make more. So that explains that. Now there are people on these platforms, I don't know how they get their goods, but they sell it way cheaper. 500 naira, 300 naira, 1.3. All right. Now you can run your stuff, create your funnel, create your sales page, run your Facebook ad, get the order, and then buy from those guys, deliver to them, buy from those guys, and let them deliver directly to those guys. All right. But in this case, cash on delivery will be minimal, because it will be hard for you to, except you have reached some kind of an agreement with the person selling on GG, you know, to get the money, to take the money for you. But then in that case, I think it's also not safe, because at the point they might get greedy and start spoiling things for you, right? But one way I know they do it very well here is to go to places like Alaba, Computer Village, and talk to all those guys who import, you know, big importers. Tell them what you want to do, and that's it. Those guys don't have issues with that. But in that case, you have to send your own delivery man to go pick it up from there and deliver, collect the money, and bring it to you. All right. You don't have to own a bike. You don't have to own a bike. There's actually a way to do that right now. And one service that help you do this very perfectly in Lagos right now is a service known as Easy Dispatch. All right. You download their app just like you download Uber's app, and when somebody places an order, you fill it in the platform. They come around, their closest bike man come around, pick you up, or do whatever you do. If you want them to come pick you up and deliver, or pick from somewhere and deliver and bring back all your money, they do that for you. EasyDispatch.ng. I think you can download there. So that's on the drop shipping. I've talked about it, foreign international drop shipping, which if you can surmount the challenges, of course, the bigger the challenges, the bigger the money, the bigger the dough, the bigger the cash. So if you can surmount the Stripe challenges and majorly Stripe challenges, payment challenges, you will be very fine, right? PayPal, I wouldn't advise anybody to do anything with PayPal, because I've had a lot of people lost thousands of dollars to PayPal nonsense, stupidity. So I don't want to even advise anybody to go that route, you know. If you must do local, go to places like Alaba, talk with those men, those people there, and tell them what you want to do, reach an agreement with them. The delivery man come pick it up, they pay you, they pay you, you pay them. And Easy Dispatch can do that for you. So that's it. What else? Thanks, Williams, Mr. Williams. Thank you. Wow. Leo Blaze, why not? I don't celebrate Christmas outside my town. Even if I celebrate Christmas outside my town, that's 31st, I'm always in town. I will always be around. So I'll be traveling 26, 27, anytime. Yeah, I go. But you don't go now. You stay back in Port Harcourt and yeah. Mr. Preseg, the PayPal master. What are you hearing? Everybody doesn't know PayPal like you now. So they lose out their money. But by the way, Preseg is one guy in this country to talk to about PayPal. Yeah, he's one guy in this country to talk to about PayPal. He has been in it. You know, if somebody has been doing something for a long time, even if the person has blockhead as our president, he would be better in it, right? He has been in this PayPal for a long time. That's been his niche. Generally, e-commerce, as generally payment, digital payments, e-currency, whatever. So I think if you have anything to do with PayPal as well, talk to him. He can fix you up. I think he has a way around it. He has a way around it. Then Chris Ikenna, how can someone convince customers to pay before delivery? Well, there's one thing I do to convince customers to pay before delivery. Now, before I let you in on that, I have to really make it very clear here. The rivalry unhealthy between Konga and Jumia in this e-commerce game, you know, conditioned Nigeria to believe that if it is not cash on delivery, it is not business. It is scam. It's very easy for Nigerians to tax someone scam. Jumia came, they were selling, they weren't doing cash on delivery. Everybody was fine. Nigeria was moving along and not having issue. Then Jumia came, Konga came, and then they started cash on delivery. Jumia started their own cash on delivery too. Before you know it, Nigeria, became accustomed to cash on delivery. So when this e-commerce boom, started, well, since these guys are doing cash on delivery, why not you? So if you're not doing scam, you want to swindle me of my money, blah, 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 blah. So that's actually why we started doing everybody cash on delivery. And the truth is, if you decide not to do cash on delivery, you lose a lot of your customers. Yeah, you lose a lot. Now, how do you cash on delivery demands? Okay, there are two ways I do that actually. Okay, let me just share. One is you can actually discourage cash on delivery. From your copy, if you use copy and funnel, you can discourage cash on delivery. Now, I could write something like, I could put if it's cash on delivery, we offer cash on delivery, right? Now, I tell you the eels, the corn, the pros of cash on delivery. Like cash on delivery, the logistic company have to charge us for handling fee. All right, the logistic company has to delay our payments or some time, and somehow, I have to be honest to you, these things will get pushed. All these costs get pushed to the buyer. That is actually why, even if they tell you you're paying 500 naira, that means you would have gotten it at 450, right? But then again, if you want us to boycott all this, you can pay our address, blah blah blah, and if you do that, we would in turn boycott the delivery company, who we must use if it's cash on delivery, and send you this via transport or use our channel to dispatch this to you. And in that case, you get it within 24 hours, right? But if it's cash on delivery, then we won't be getting 24 hours, because the delivery company promised us 3 days, 72 hours to 10 days, whatever. So you just try to compare apple and oranges, and at the end of the themselves, oh, I don't want to pay more for this. I want to go. I said all this. I don't think he is likely to eat my money, so I'm just paying, and boom, they pay. All right, that has proven to work. Want to pay you no matter how you preach and preach and preach, right? That's one. Then two, incentivizing the whole thing, right? If you tell them, we are going to we have 7 whatever. Okay, you have a product you're selling for 10K, 20K, whatever, and then you buy just cheap price product, very related. All right, let's say $1, $0.5, and then bundle it and say, well, first of all, before you even talk about that, you hammer, once you've given features of your products, why they should buy your product, then you talked about them for free, whereby you share, whereby something very important, whereby what the product does, helps them get better, easier, quicker result with the main product, right? And then when you are done talking about all the features, then once about to talk about when you talk about the delivery, you now say, okay, the truth is, if you go for this right now, if you could do cash on delivery, we're going to lose some money. We won't risk more giving you this product for free, all right? If you need it, you're going to buy this too for 15,000 instead of the 10,000. But if you want to, go cash on delivery, we assure you it's 100% safe. You can reach us. You can reach us anytime. You can call us anytime. Pay into our account. Once it's confirmed, we'll send it to you. You get it the next day, right? And in that case, we're appreciating you for not letting us pay more money to the delivery company by adding this extra product that helps you get better result from the main product, blah blah blah. So it's almost the same, but you tend to make them really have a reason to go get your get the other thing, right? It might just be $1, $0.5 whatever, but could help them just take a decision and push them off that cash on delivery circle to the other circle. All right. So these are the things you can just play and really discourage cash on delivery. But then again, some persons will just say cash on delivery or nothing. So for such people, let them have it. And then again, what you also need to know about this cash on delivery, not every order that comes in is an order. Don't be in a haste to ship orders. That's one mistake people make. You know, they get 100 orders, they get 100 people fill their form, online form. So wow, I don't hammer. They start calculating how more than 100. They start planning for Dubai trip when they've not even delivered up to 10. All right. So when you call them, follow up with them, ask questions. As a matter of fact, I try to be semi-rude in trying to ask you questions. I want to get you angry so that if there's something you're bottling up that you will tell me when it's late, when I've started losing money on the order, I force you to say that early enough so that I will decide not to really send the order to you. All right. I tell you, sir, this you just place order on our website and you want to pay, you are to pay on delivery. Is that correct? Yes. And this product is this and the price is this. Is that correct? Yes. Okay, sir, please, we want to make sure that you have the money available because we are shipping out this tomorrow now, and we don't want the product to get to you and you start telling us that your bed just flew up from your house and you pay some Agboro boys to go catch the bed and they vanished into the thin air. That until your pay salary, that please they should wait. So we want to avoid that. Please, the money available right now. If it's available, then we can ship it. If it's not available, please, we can wait till when it's available. All right. Somehow it looks, it sounds very insulting, but well, you're losing money. If you ship out those orders, these guys will not pay you. Sorry, they will not. They don't care. They're in business too. Even if the order doesn't deliver, they will still charge you. And of course, they should charge you because they sent out your order. It's not their fault that your order didn't deliver. So it's for you. The onus is on you to make sure that you are not in a haste to push out orders. So that's one thing about cash on delivery. But then it's a heart, it's a thorn in flesh. You have to really just play with that, or you are out of business. Okay. And then again, there's also some niches that these guys, I know I've been in a need before that there's cash on delivery on the side, but the guy said, no, I want to pay, please. Is there no account I can pay? All right. And I found people doing that over and over again in that particular niche. And that niche is a niche where rich people, that has a lot of rich persons, not people who are, who need to press their punch their calculator 500 times to know how much they really need to spare to be able to afford your product. So it's just like that. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Adeshida. What dimension should one take in growing a side meal importation into a business that runs like yours? All right, of e-commerce, to grow it into a business. Well, the keyword there is scaling. The keyword is scaling. Whatever anybody is telling you is just babash. Then what exactly scaling? Only a dead man, even dead men, dead corpse in the grave. If you bury them now, in 2 days, 3 days time, they swell before they start going down. So somehow they still grow. All right. So it's just natural that we tend to make more. If you're making ₦1 today, the urge naturally should be to make 1 point, except you are just like that. I know people like that actually. That when they make ₦1, they relax. It's okay for them until they go broke to the floor again. They start scrapping here and there again. All right. Apart from that, it's just natural to aspire to grow. Now, how do you scale your e-com business? Right? Some persons believe that e-commerce, meaning importation business, is just about going to China or buying 50 pieces, 100 pieces of a product from China, selling it, and then going through that circle again. I mean, if you make ₦100 today, and you make ₦100 tomorrow, and next tomorrow, and the other tomorrow, and the next, you are not growing. You are just there. And as a matter of fact, it's not something. So what do you now do? Let's assume you are selling a car product, for example. Let's assume you're selling a dashboard camera. All right. Now you started buying 20, you're doing well, you're buying 50, 100, and you're doing very, very well. Now, what stops you from private labeling your name on a particular brand? What stops you creating your own brand? Instead of just having the usual dashboard cam, XYZ dashboard cam, why not make it Jason Cam or Eagle's Eye Dashboard Cam. All right. And I will tell you the importance of private label in yours, right? Now, people fear saturation a lot. They fear it more than they fear Buhari's DSS and EFCC. But if you have your product's private label, okay, what dot bags do is when they see your ad, they go to Google or they go to Gigi Dashboard Cam. They see an idiot selling on Gigi. That same thing I was saying for 25K. An idiot is selling on Gigi for 35. The truth is, the guy will now come back and say, but I saw this product at Gigi for 35. My response when I was speaking call years ago to them is, what's the point getting back to me? Why not buy from them? I mean, take the person off. If he's my customer, he wouldn't be searching around Gigi to come and start comparing before he buy. That's his business. He can do that before reaching me, but then I don't care. All right. Now, if you private label your product, that guy will still go back to Facebook and type how to Gigi, I want XYZ Dashboard Cam. Then they don't see it. All right. They search on Google. They see your site. They see site B selling. They see site C selling it the same price range, and instead of wondering, man, something's beginning to go on in their head. Man, this product is somehow scarce. That is not everywhere. Could be original. All right. Automatically, it becomes easy to convert the person to your customer. All right. That's one way to private label. That's one. Then in private labeling again, you've set yourself apart. It's something you can sell over and over again. It's not something that you can just get, everybody starts selling you. Even if everybody starts selling Dashboard Cam, they're not selling your brand. All right. In your marketing, in your copies and everything, you can now say whatever you want to say. Of course, that's marketing. Say whatever you want to say around your product because it's your product. Nobody knows what goes into the production, even if it looks like the other one is not the same name. So you can say whatever you want to say there and it becomes real. Somebody, I don't know what this guy is just talking nonsense. Nicky Morris, this is Nigerian thing, not US. Abortion is not our problem. Your boyfriend wants you to get an abortion. Should you drink sniper? And I don't have sniper there. Please, this is Nigeria. We don't have time for that your nonsense talk. When you were doing, did you ask us? Please take your time. So that's one way. Private label your product. That's one. Then two, bundle product. You are selling 100. When you have a winning product, don't make the mistake of thinking this product is going to be there forever. You're not going to be in this life forever. Human. Jesus wasn't on earth forever. Every other person come and they go. Now, what makes you think that product will be there tomorrow? If you have something winning, you are spending 100 grand to make 500,000 naira profit. Now, don't just relax at spending 100 naira. Flog that product, flog the daylight out of that product. Start spending 1 million naira if possible, so that instead of making 500K, you make 500 times 10. That is how to really scale and make money out of this. Else, you're running around in circle, making 100K, 200K, don't living normal life and thinking you are doing good. You're not doing good. So flog the hell out of it as much as you can. I'm not saying if you from a village and put on it. No, don't do that. It's wrong. What I'm saying actually in essence is if a product is doing well, if you find a break-even point, flog the hell out of that product. If you're putting 10,000 and you're getting X result, put 100K and get 100X results. That's how to make more from this. Yes, the boys has private labeling. Create various complementary products in the same name. If you have a PLR, for example, let's say, for example, I have a hair regrowth product, for example, which is selling. I have a website built out for it. Now, I didn't just stop at just selling that. I went to I added shampoo, hair regrowth shampoo. I added artificial hair, temporary artificial hair, and add various other products there. All right. And I've noticed that when people come to buy this, they just buy everything together because, of course, we have a way of bundling everything together for them to get at a cheaper price. So that's one way to scale your business. Yeah. So Nicky Morris, get away. What dimension should one take in growing a side hustle? I've answered that. Should I get? Oh my God, this Nicky Morris. How do I block you? Let me ask them. We have a problem in Nigeria and you are here talking nonsense about rubbish, this thing. Sorry, a minute while I block that Nikki, whatever. We will talk. Yeah, while I block this guy. Slow. Nikki Morris, I think is your non. She know your love I dey consider because of you I dey. Sorry, my connection. I have to switch to another connection as well. I can't find the block button. No, Nikki Morris will not get away with that. Okay, I think I've banned her. We're good now. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, Osai, I'm fine. I'm fine. We can talk. Always message me. Ouch, mosquito. Awesome. No other question coming in here. So Yeah, branding. I was talking about branding. Yes. Yeah, I think I'm almost done with that now. How do you brand? It's by talking to the supplier. They are actually in the best. Most of them will tell you you have to buy a certain number MOQ. You have to buy a very large MOQ for them to get the branding done for you for free. Right? If the number is too big for you, your capital, you just starting, your capital cannot really carry that. One way to go around that is to tell them to send you the non-branded pack. They sell that. They even love that, right? They'll send you the non-branded pack, and you can do the labeling here. Yes, you can do the labeling here. Most times it's even cheaper. You can talk to any of these guys. I think there are somewhere in Ogba, a lot of them. Thomas Salako Street in Ogba. They do a lot of branding. So just take what you want to them. They do it for you. You can even get it for 10 naira per pack if you're doing in bulk. So that's one way to go around that big MOQ, that huge MOQ. But if you have the money, let them do it's okay. How can we legally get PLR for any product, sir? You mean yeah, not digital product. I think you're talking about import products, product you can import, e-commerce product. Yeah, talk to the producer. They do it. Anybody, any store you see something like OEM, it means they do this. They already have they already do the PLR thing. OEM. I don't know what that means. I think original whatever manufacturer. But then is what it means. It means they can print your name on the product, and that's it. And even do it according to your specification. If you want them to remove a certain ingredient, to add something, to change the bottle or have other designs of bottle and all that, they will do that for you. You just need to talk to them and you take it off from there. There's a lot we can do together. I heard about you last year and I left a message with you, but no response. Miss Osai, yes, we can't. Message me now. I may have just it may have been an oversight. Message me again. We'll take it off from there. I said that earlier. I said that already before. Throw more light on retargeting. They want to turn me to a Facebook guru. Well, what is even retargeting? Retargeting is like I want to use a physical case experience now. Retargeting is like okay. Now I think experts say it takes 7 interactions to convert a prospect to a buyer. That's what they say generally. Even though those laws, some of those things are fake and people just hit their head and say all those stuff. All right. If your marketing is top notch, it wouldn't take that long. It might take more than once, but it could be faster. Okay. Now, there's a feature on Facebook, majorly Facebook and Google Ads, whereby you run your ad. Okay, you run your ad for the first time. Somebody is interested in your ad. He sees your ad. He clicks on it. And for some reasons, okay, let's say the person reads through your ad, get to the point where he's supposed to pay. Oh, my salary hasn't come. Today is just 25th. I wish this is on the 1st or 2nd. I would really get this. Okay, no problem. Maybe I will save it. I will get it later. All right. And then the person leaves. Now, life could get on the way and the person would forget. He wants to get it. He genuinely wants to get your product, your services. But life could get on the way and he forgets. Or some other thing may come up, he forgets and all that. Now, imagine if there's a way you now put back that ad in front of that person. And I say, oh, you checked out our ad. I know, we know life could get on the way. That is why we are here, reminding you to get it. And if you do that today, we're offering you a 5% discount. Imagine something like that. Now, the person, except he doesn't have the money. If you have the money and you use the right words, the person will feel stupid not getting it this second time because the first time he hasn't been paid salary. This time again, as a matter of fact, I will say, oh, thank God, it was a blessing I didn't get it the other time. But right now, it's offering me a discount. The person might even go to deeper into their feeding money to get your stuff, right? So that's retargeting. It's a feature in these ad platforms, Facebook and Google, to help you target who you've targeted before, who your ad have reached before. All right, there's actually features inside of these ad platforms whereby you can bring them together. You can choose sorry, people who have seen my ad in the last 180 days, who have seen my ad, who watch 30 minutes, 30 seconds of my video, people who watch 50 seconds of my video, and then you put them together and you run that ad again to them with a more direct message, not like the normal message. The mistake people make with this is they send out the same message they send to, you know, when they are running a cold ad, when they are running to people for the first time. Now you have to make it interactive. Life will get on the way. It happens. Blah, 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 blah. That is why we are here again today to let you know that if you get this today, right now, you're going to be getting the 10% discount. All right. So go here to get it today. So you bring them together, you send them, you keep sending them that, you keep sending them that. So that's retargeting. All right. People do that a lot with Facebook. But I prefer, personally, I prefer to really squeeze you into my autoresponder, into my funnel, you know, whereby I offer you something, right? And some people say, how can I even build a list on selling all these varieties of e-commerce products? It's very, very possible. You build a list on them, but not like your internet marketing list. Get this list, get this to-do list on how to blah, blah, blah. Get this. No, you do this tactically, you know, and it's ought to be very short before you take them to your sales pitch, right? Yeah, I prefer to get them because if they come into my list, I won't have to really spend money again on Facebook. I'm retargeting them again. I will not do that from my autoresponder with a more personal message, with a more direct message, a more customized message. And then even if they don't buy in the next 10 years, I have the right, and they remain on my list. I still have the chance, more chances of sending them and blasting the hell out of their email inbox until then they buy or they go, right? So that's about retargeting in the shorts, yeah. Okay, sip some water. There's no water here in my small office, so except I have to call them. Okay, let me call them to get me water. Public speaker, motivational speaker has asked me to sip some water. The video is in public. I tried to write to you on my main FB, but can't see you can't see you online. The video is public, and I think it's only public on my page, Patrick Ogidi's page. All right, if you're not a fan of that page, I don't think you'll see the video. I don't know. I know it's public. Let me check again to make sure it's public. It's public. Facebook is public. It's public. Both of them are public. How can someone differentiate real products from fake products? You can only do that, you know, in line with how much your human ability can allow. All right. Apart from going to China yourself, taking the product, using them there, all right, waiting for the result, assuming it takes 21 days to get a result, waiting for 21 days to get a result, then the only other sane way is to work with what's available. These products are sold in these platforms, AliExpress, Alibaba, and all that. They have a system whereby, you know, they allow reviews from past customers, where customers can come, who has bought a product and received them, can come and rate them. All right. Now, these sellers do not have direct influence on, you know, how these reviews go, the way the reviews go. The only way they have the indirect influence in that their only way to affect that positively affect that review is to make sure they serve you right, or to bribe you when they serve you wrong, you know, with something else. In that case, you also they've also served you right. Okay. Now, if for a seller, out of 5 stars, the seller has anything from 4.5 and above, then I look at the comments, I see that majority of them are saying this product works for me, it works for me, it works for me. Yes, there may be a couple of, you know, this product did not work. Of course, some people are just stupid, they're just like that, they're just crazy. Even if you bring down a product made in White House for them, they'll still tell you it doesn't work. They're just like that, they're sadists, right? But when the A's are, you know, yeas are more than the nays, then it takes it. And when the rating is anything from 4.5 and above, for me, is a good product. So these are the ways. And then another way is when you verify all these things and it's right for you, don't jump into going to buy that product, going to buy tons and tons of products, let's say 1,000 pieces immediately. No, that's like testing the water with both legs, and only stupid people, you know, and people who always add increase VAT and think of increasing calling taxing calls, do that, right? Don't do that. At least you start from buying 50, 20, so that you have the chance of, you know, physically examining this product yourself. So you have a chance of physically, I think my water is here. Jessica. So you have a chance of physically examining this product yourself. Examining this product yourself and see if you miss the standard, if you miss you know, expectation, the promises made. Yeah. And then that's another one. Then two, again, don't over expect. You're buying a product for $2 and you want it to be a product of $599. I mean, it's you just over expecting. If a product is $2, expect it to do the work of that $2. Then you see another one, maybe in another platform or something, sell for $90, and you want the two to do the same thing. All right. So sometimes over expectation, you buy Marwa, and then you want to use it to compare Benz, Formatic Benz 2099. You put them in Third Mainland Bridge, both of them, and you will say Marwa, after all, he's moving on the same road. No. So over expectation is also not is also one of the reasons people, you know, think they are getting bad products. Do your best from the reviews and everything. Search for that product across all platforms. Search for it on AliExpress, Alibaba. Check the reviews. If they meet, you know, anything from 4.5 and above and good reviews, right? Get a couple of them. Check it physically before you now start buying in bulk. That's how to remain safe. Apart from this, you now have to go to China, use that product there, wait for it to get you the result, and then decide. That's it. Do you do this more frequently, Andrew Oludare? Yes, I want to start doing this more frequently. As a matter of fact, I want to launch something like a show because I do school run. I take my kids to school every morning. Yeah, sorry, I paid for the bus service. Boss, I paid for the school bus service, I think last year, and then they came around 6:10 in the morning. My kids wake by 6. They wake by 6 or 6 6 o'clock. They wake by 6 o'clock, and then these guys came by 6:10, and we're hearing pom 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 pom. So my wife has to now rush, fix everything. You know, took my daughter to the bus, and she was crying, "Mommy, come!" No, why they were slamming the bus door. So I felt it. I went to school that same afternoon. I canceled the school bus. I decided to take them. So I enjoy it now because they help me bond better with my girls. Yeah, so I intend to convert the time I spend, if not the time I spend going and coming, I intend to convert it into a talk show time where I pick questions and I answer each day on my Facebook profile here and on my YouTube channel as well. Yeah, so I do it often, Mr. Oludare. Thank you, Frankie Trimmy. Mr. Frankie, please come and pay me for the advert. With direct link with China, Hong Kong, and the UK. I didn't get that. Let me go up and see if I can get a couple of questions. Between traffic ads and conversion ads, which one is better for e-commerce? E-commerce doesn't determine the kind of traffic your product, your type of your landing page, where your objective determines kind of traffic. If you have a page where people have to take an action like fill a form, then obviously it's conversion ad, because it can help you pixel and better track and get people who land on your thank you page as well. So it's easy to reach them, and it's easy to also record sales or record conversion. So in that case, conversion. But if you're that Jankara marketer who just dump few lines on Facebook ad and Facebook post and then boost it without a landing page, you expect them to WhatsApp me, blah 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 blah, then you obviously need to just run your engagement ads. Yeah. Okay, you're talking about traffic and conversion. Yeah, conversion, if they need to fill the form, if they need to feel like you're selling something on your e-com one-page website, they need to just fill the form and get to the other page. Conversion, fine. Yeah. And then where you have the price fixed on Facebook, so it can measure it for you and, you know, help you with the metrics and how you can improve more on your ad. And then traffic, I think traffic majorly if you are running your site, you're not pixeling, you don't want to send them there and all that, you're not interested in action taking, you just want them to come see your site. I think traffic. Yeah. What's the best way to test product and how long should we determine? I spent 5,000 naira in testing. Get your ad right, get your pages right, use 4,000 naira in testing your ad. If you get enough data, that is enough to determine whether you have to, whether this ad is fine or I should do another test or if I should continue, blah, 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 then you're good. So 5K for me is what I use. I've not gone beyond 5,000. 5,000 naira. You use it to run the test and see how it does. If it does very well for you, 5-10 orders is an indication. Boom, you go, you order for the product and start working on it immediately. What do you advise, broad or laser targeting? I answered that already. Laser is always better. I think I answered this in my webinar a while ago. Please, do you do this more frequently? Yeah. Frankie, Timmy, anyone wanting to do branding should contact me. You're supposed to pay me for this, though. Anyone wanting to do branding should contact me on Thomas Alako Street. Oh, you're in Thomas Alako Street. Okay, that's good. So I think Frankie's on Facebook. Frankie Trimmy, that's his name on Facebook. Contact him and he would help you, right? And by the way, Frankie, you have a business. I need to do some printing. So I will have a business. I will contact you as well. I'm the owner of the Big Branding Integrated Design and Press there. Wow, wonderful. And you've been keeping quiet. Come and pay me millions. We have been in business for years. Awesome. Okay. Can we also work together? Oh, Frankie, okay. I've already talked about it. Please go to this website. Oh, Frankie, you are advertising. It's okay. It's all right. Enjoy. Let me put it on screen for you. ACC2000int.com and wefame.com. All right. Okay, so if you want to brand your stuff, and you can contact Frankie and he can do that for you. Yeah. Okay. They've not gotten me any water here. I sent a message on WhatsApp. Nobody replied me. They are busy watching Z Word on Top My Money. God Desha. All right. There's another question here. I think it's time we'll call it. Let me see if I can get one more. How can someone convince customers to pay before delivery? I've answered that. Okay. All right. In the absence of any other question, what's the reasonable amount is trafficking you need to have before doing retargeting? I don't understand that question, Mr. Marshalls. I don't. Okay. So, I feel like putting somebody on the screen. So anybody have anything to say, to share? I can just send you an IV, put you on the screen here so you can talk. Anybody? Nobody. At what point do you say a product is saturated? Well, saturated sometimes lives in our heads. You know why? If I ask you now, you say past gel is saturated. If I ask you, you will say hand sewing machine is saturated. If I ask you, say car scanner is saturated. Why? Because you see a lot of people sell it out there. But most times, what saturates is not the product, because people have need for this product as well. Digzilin says he has a lot to say. Digzilin, the name sounds English. Make I not come put you for screen now. You can't talk abortion again. We don't do abortion for our country. We value life. Okay. So saturation most times live in our heads. Most times, actually, everybody is doing the same type of marketing. Everybody is running Facebook ad the same way, the same everything, and then selling the same product. And then product saturate, people start complaining, oh, I bought from you, you've not sent it. Whereas you just started running your ad, and then you think the product is saturated. No. Now imagine if you now change your marketing with the same product. If you now give them a reason to say, oh, This guy, I've seen people sell this product before, but this guy seems to be too sure of what he's saying. This guy seems to be different. This guy's pattern seems to be different. They will buy from you. So most times the product is not even saturated, except that product, the need it feels has stopped being there. If it's a fibroid product, have women stopped having fibroid? All right. If everybody just run ad, come and get this fibroid or you die. Come and get this fibroid tea or you die. And then that's how everybody has been doing it. And then instead of doing that one, you start off by making a video sharing 5 home foods that can help you suppress. Now you didn't say kill or stop fibroid, suppress fibroid. And then you say you share them a video. Wow, you give them a I know I'm going to be sharing you something that now one of them is onions. I'm just seeing this out of my head. I don't know what fibroid is, and I don't know what onions does to fibroid. Now, if you squeeze the water from onions and you put it in fridge for 2 days and then you boil it, blah, 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 and you drink it by 6:30 a.m. in the morning after abracadabra, you're going to suppress it. What you notice is that the pain would keep reducing, but the truth is it's not stopping, but you keep suppressing it. Now, you share them 5 ways they can suppress this thing. I tell them, what if there is a way suppressing? I mean, you still have the fiber, right? What if there's a way you can, something you can take that contains even, that has gone through research and has proven to blah blah blah, something you can take that can help you, shit off that fibroid? Would you be interested in this? If you've been interested, put in your email here, blah blah blah, so I tell you more about this. Then they put in their email gladly. They'll put their email, the one that the mail gets into their head, like the one they receive their mails into their head, not the one that they have to open their phone or the one they check once in a while. Then when they put in their mail, you now tell them and tell them, show them what you're selling. All right. Now, even if you show them that other product they've seen before, of course, most of them have seen it before. They've not even tried it. But you've achieved something. You've ended up doing something. Ended up proving to them that yes, you know what you're talking about. And then before even showing them the product, you now explain why this product what it would do for them and how they need to take it. If you don't put all these things right, then you are like every other person. Now imagine that guy who is slamming out of Facebook and expecting tons and tons of results and all that. That guru is slamming out of Facebook, and you that have taken your time to create this, educate them, let them know, build like and trust. Let them know, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I've been there. I've helped a lot of persons, and this is why this should work for you, and this is exactly how you need to go about it. They want to go with you. That's the same product that people saying that are saturated. So most times, saturation is in our head. What saturates is the method we sell these things and not the product itself, because these problems are everly there, especially when they are evergreen. All right, people are still buying hand sewing machine. They want to be at home and stitch their small tear. People are still having what they call it stretch marks. It hasn't stopped because the product saturated. So that's my take here. Yeah? You see, this Dixieline is one of them again. He has come again. These people, they are just following me here. Okay, the number of persons that have visited your sales page before retargeting. There's no rule to that. You just get a handful of them because retargeting. If you have 500 people visit your page, 200 people, you can start retargeting. All right. As a matter of fact, set your retargeting to be running concurrently with the other one, because the more the people visit your main ad, the more the retargeting ad catches them. They drop into the retargeting ad, and you keep getting back to them. They keep going back on and on and on, just like that. So it will keep increasing. The moment your first ad, people seeing your first page are increasing, your retargeting will be increasing because it's just automated. That's the beauty of the internet. Dixieline, may Buhari be your president, though. You don't understand. That's why what you're saying here is different from your own. Okay, I think there is no more question. I'm gonna call it a night. Okay, let's just call it a night by 11:25. Okay. There's a link. I want to block you. I'm looking for you to block you. Moderate Dixeling. I don't know how these people find my pages. Is it that they have a software that tells them who is live so that they can come and start talking nonsense? What else was for this internet? Can we have a replay link? Yes. You're watching on my Facebook. It should be there on Facebook. The link will be there. Okay, let me see if I can drop it for you there. Let me drop it. Okay, this is it on Facebook. And this is it on YouTube. This is it on YouTube. I've dropped both there. Thank you, Adeshida. Team boys, now you go burn down for me. Burn bring for me, I go carry. I don't burn finish. Ramadan, long time. Thanks a lot for your time. Please, one last favor for the benefit of those who just joined us. Don't delete the video. No, I'm not gonna delete this video. It's gonna be here. I'll not delete. It should be here. I won't delete the video. It should be here. Naira ad or dollar ad? I think a friend came to me the other day. He was saying he gets better result with dollar ad than Naira ad. I used to say both are just fine, but I'm having the need to believe that these people, the same reason they, stereotyping. They value their dollar than their naira. I don't know. It's crazy to think of it, but it's just the truth. Somebody say they get better result, they get lessly charged when they're running dollar ad than naira ad. So I think it's dollar, if you ask me from experience. Yeah. Amen, Ramadan. Thank you, sir. What's the best way to reduce shipping costs? One way would be to start your own shipping company. Well, are you talking about shipping from China to Nigeria or shipping around to your customer? Which of them? Are you talking about shipping from Nigeria to China to Nigeria or shipping around Nigeria? Yeah, Mr. Deshida said dollar is better. I think he's been steady on Facebook ad. He's been running Facebook ad. He said dollar is better. Yeah, so he confirmed. Best way to reduce shipping ad. Which shipping are you talking about? I don't know. Okay, if it's shipping around the country, well, you can't do anything except you're doing volumes. Then you sit the shipping company down and tell them, see, I'm giving you business. So I have to renegotiate. Right? So even if it's 200 and 500, they take off from you. That's big. That's huge at the end of the day. Right? Then if it's abroad, so if you're bringing it from China, I think you have to dance to their tune. They charge you based on kg. So there's nothing you can do. All right. But tell them to their cartons, they can take off and repackage your products. Let them do that, because those cartons also contribute to the weight of your stuff. Right. And then please buy a scale. When you are going to the shipping company to go and check, some of them are dubious. Scale your products first before you pay. Thank God you have to check your product before you pay, so they don't swindle you. I know a couple of them, a couple of times they've added up to 5 kg on top of people's the weight of their goods just to make money off them. That's sad. So you have to really just watch all these things to make sure you don't get ripped off. Shipping from Nigeria, I think I've answered that. Yes. All right. Thank you. I'll be doing more of this. You can share this. If you're on Facebook, share it on Facebook. Let your friends know about it. I'll be doing more of this. No time yet, but I would maybe draw the plan and let you know about it. Thank you for tuning in. This is actually impromptu yet. A lot of persons watch. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to do more of this and see more of you. Get your questions coming. We'll make it interactive. If it involves me bringing experts to come talk here, like on the issue of PayPal, then if we need to really bring in an expert like Mr. Deshida, then we can do that so they can answer your questions on Facebook. That's the beauty of technology. He can be wherever he is. Anybody can be wherever you just with a link you can join, and then people can ask questions, and we can get it going. So thank you, and hope to see you. More of you. See you soon. Thank you.